trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Now we're going different directions. Don't you stress the flow, you're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me just like you say you do, don't kill the good vibes. If you kill him, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.
Gun finna jump for the shit. All top when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and I am back. And today I'm going to work in After Effects. So yeah, I got my reallusion award here of winning the 2015 contest, and got that sitting in the background. But we're gonna go ahead over here, and what I've done is I took my liberty out this morning, and for a few hours rendered out this whole scene and parts. So what I mean by that I rendered everything out in PNG format, and frame by frame turn everything into a image sequence, which I would get a better overall look. It is not going to look it's not going to look compressed. I mean, I was rendering everything out as MP3 format or something like that, and it was only just test renders I was doing in MP3 format, and I did like low res renders. Now these renders are high. I mean, these are 1080 by 19 something, which is pretty high, and I rendered each one. Let's see. Yeah, let me go over here. So I rendered. I think this is the fog. So this is the fog right here That's the background right there. And here's some more background right here. I think, what background is this right here? There's some background right there. And then there's another chunk of background. And so everything's in the scene. This part right here. I think this part was the second. Yeah. So everything is all layered up and ready to be some extra stuff added to it. So I'm gonna go through a couple of things that I'm going to do with this in After Effects. As you can see, I even rendered the fog out separate. So there's the fog right there. And the problem I was having inside of oh yeah, well, I'll show you how to fix this too. The problem I was having was the hair. So if I can just get out, if I can still get it out, if I can still find it. Quick access. I think that animation, the video is still in here somewhere. Maybe, probably, maybe not. Let's see. Ring folder. I think it's in. It's in this one. No, it's not in this one. I'm looking for it, folks. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see if it's in this one. Nope, it's not in this one. So I'm gonna have to go into my D drive and find this animation. So just give me a second. I go to my D drive and fish this. Nope, my E drive. Fish this out. I'll show you what I mean. Here it is. Archive Infinity. Let's see. I think it's in the Ready folder. Let's see. It could be this one. Is it this one? I think this is one of the ones that I rendered out. Okay, so no, that's not the right one. Give me a second, folks. Maybe this one. It could be this one. Okay, this is something. Dang, not that one either. So let's try this one. This 4i one. This one may be better. Yeah, this is a better. Okay, so this is the problem I was having with her hair. See how her hair was doing this crap, you know? And as we went on, right here, see how that looked? So I wanted to fix that, so that's why I took it, brought it in here, and I could find the exact scene. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the exact scene. Hold on. Let me see where it is. Okay. It's right after this. Maybe it was before this one. Okay, she started talking right here. And oh, well, I think I cut that scene out. Yeah, I cut that scene out. But yeah, well, that's the problem with the hair. And what I did is I just I separate the fog and the hair, and you don't see that stupid clipping no more. I think I can see, think if I pull this around here, there it is, right here. Let me get to the exact same scene. There it is. I think this is close enough. Yeah. So as you can see, the hair is fine here, but right here you see the smoke and stuff going through it, and that's not what I wanted. And it's really bad here. And it looks okay here, but you see it's going in and out, going in and out. So especially here, you know, right there in this scene right here. And when I did this, yeah, right about right here, as you can see, the hair is kind of screwed up here, but here it looks fine, and that's because I knew it was the smoke doing it, so I went ahead and separated it. I separated the smoke the fog, what you want to call it, from the hair, and it came out looking pretty good. It came out looking really good. It came out looking pretty good. Let me turn this off. Yeah, so this came out looking pretty good and real nice. And the best thing about this is that okay, so to fix this part, see a little glow around her. That's easy to fix. Hit Control D. Oops, not on there. No, my bad. I meant to hit Control D on here. Control D. All right, I'm gonna click these two. I'm gonna delete these out. All right. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna switch this to Add. Alright, and then I'm going to come up here to Effects, Curves, and just adjust this. Adjust this a little bit. And adjust this. Alright, then I'm going to go to Effect, Blur, and I'm going to put a Fast Blur. And I'm going to put this above here. Or take this and put this below here. Alright. And just blur it out. It should blur it out a little bit. You just gotta mess with this some. Let's see. Blue. Red. Let's put this screen. Let's see. But that usually works. Yeah, except for this part right here. That's okay. I figured out a way to fix that. I think I might have to go to let's see. Curves. Let's go RGB. Pull it out. I know it's working for the robot, but it's not working too good for her, but that's alright. I'm not worried about it. Because it only appears in this one spot right here, and it doesn't appear nowhere else. And on top of that, I could actually take her and go to Effect and add another curve, I do believe. Where is it? Color correction, add another curve on top of her. Add another curve. That's not doing nothing for her, but it is doing something for him. When I pull it back here, see, that outline only appears here. And I'm not too much worried about it because I'm going to take this and delete this stuff. I'll delete that, the curve, extra curve. But that's okay because we're going to go in here and do a bunch of color corrections and thicken up the fog. Oh, one more thing I left off. Forgot to put the spaceship in there, but it don't matter. They're supposed to be walking away from it anyway. But yeah, I mean that's how I composite everything together. Just bring everything in here. But I'm just gonna work on this for a minute. And let's see. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of this. And get rid of these two. Actually, I'm gonna work from the back. So this is the background. And what I'm gonna do to this is I'm just gonna add go to Effect, and I'm gonna add a blur. I'm gonna add a fast blur to it. So let me get to where I got some sky. All right, got some sky right here. So I'm gonna add some add a little fast just to blur it out just a little bit. But did I hit the right one? No, that's the fog. I meant to hit this one. Go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, and I'm going to add fast blur to it, and just blur it out a little bit. There we go. Right there. That's fine. That's cool. Then we'll go to this part right here. Now I'm gonna have to animate this part right here. But for now, we're gonna just go over here to this background right here, and go to effect. Where is it? Blur, and we'll go for the fast blur on this too, and I'm gonna just blur this out just a little bit. There we go. Because she's gonna walk towards it. Hold on, let me add this stuff back in. See? Got a nice. See how it adds a nice little parallax right there. I got something to do something about the edges. But what I should have did is what I should have did with this is here, hit Control D, duplicate that, and then switch this to add. Let's see how that looks. Switch that to add, and then click onto this one and take this out. And once again, I'm gonna have to add a. Let's see, this is the one. It's background 2. This one right here, gonna go to effect and then add a color correction. Just add a quick curve to it, and just bring it down slightly. There we go. Bring it down slightly, and then hold on, let's see, background. Oh, let me delete this out. Delete. Grab these two. There we go. That looks better. That looks way better. But it still needs to be blurred out a little bit. And I think I may have to come in here, go to transform. Just this one, turn this opacity down just a little bit. Oops, got the wrong one. Hold up. Background 2, background 2. All right. Maybe not. Hold on. Effect. Well, it's a lot of play you have to do with this. Let's see. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I can do this to get the effect that I want. Is to go to effect. Actually go to layer, new. See, adjustment layer. I'm gonna pull it all the way down here to right above this one right here, and then I'm going to hit effect, blur, and do a camera lens blur. No, I'm gonna let's do a fast blur. And let's see how it affects this layer. There we go. See, there. That's what I'm looking for right there. There we go. So that way, this doesn't look all goofy. That looks nice. I figured I had to use an adjustment layer or something like that. Oh, what's this crap going on back there? It's got some crazy stuff going on back here, and I think it has something to do with this maybe. this one? What is it? This one. There's something funky going on back there. Oh, you know what? Go layer, new, solid, and I'm gonna put a new black solid. I'm gonna put it down here. There. I think that's better. That's way better. That looks pretty good though. That looks really nice. And some other things we're going to do to this also. Yeah, I just rendered each part out separately and then brought it all in. That gives it a way better look and everything. But I still have issues with the... I don't think that stuff is going to show up though. So if I hit this... No, that stuff's going to show. Not to show. But I'm getting the same, like... when I have originally rendered this stuff out, I actually used the depth of field inside of iClone, and I started getting some artifacts and stuff with that, so I just stopped using it. Let me see. What I'm looking for. It's not there. It's not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. What I'm looking for. Oh, it is in here. What I'm looking for is in here. Here it is. All right. Yeah, that looks way better. And then I can put some more fog and stuff down there. I can actually thicken up the fog. That's fine. That's perfectly fine right there. What we're going for. It looks good. Then I can come in and add this thing right here. Where is it? I'm just putting this in here temporarily. It's not something that's going to stay. That looks pretty good. I do have an actual real, let's see, hold up. Let me toggle the switches real quick. There, that should make it a little bit sharper. Yeah, that looks real good. That looks real nice. Looks just like I left it over there in iClone. So all I have to do now is mess with the depth of field and everything, and actually add it inside of here instead of doing it in iClone. So what I would do is I'll go back and maybe with the fog. Maybe I need to double up the fog to make it look a little thicker. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. The fog is a little bit thicker now. Yeah, it's looking real good. So what can I do now? The ground, I can like blur out the ground. So if I go over here, that would be background 2. Oh, this is, what is that? Well, I can go back and the same thing I did with this right here. I can actually, and I have more control over the blur inside of After Effects than I do in iClone anyway. So I think this pans out to be a little bit more better than what I had, especially with the effects and everything. I can actually color correct a lot of stuff that's going on in here. I started, let's see, it took me like, I ain't gonna lie, it took me maybe like 2.5 hours to render everything out separate. So for every one I got up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I said five separate renders, so it took me like 2.5 hours, to render everything out, and that's gonna be most likely for each scene. But once you get it fully rendered out and into After Effects, you can come in here and you can do a lot of things. Like if I wanted to add, so like right here, take this for instance. When I get the chance, I'm gonna actually make. This is like we're looking out through the robot, so we're gonna see like a lot of menus and stuff pop up on the screen and stuff that you won't, what you probably wouldn't see, if I was doing an iClone, So iClone is not the end all be all of animation. You have to use other programs, Motion Builder, After Effects, Sony Vegas, whatever. So when I get over to Sony Vegas side, what I'm going to do is just come over and with Sony Vegas, I'm going to add the actual voices and stuff, because when you do it this way, when you render out an image sequence, you don't get the voices. You got to add the voices in it. So here's my folder with scene 3, and here's all the separate renders I did. So 1, 2, 3, about 5 of them. So here we go. So this is the one for her and the robot talking right here. I don't know. There's something up with these few frames right here. I don't know why these came out different than that. I guess I'll find out one day. Yeah, I got a couple frames. And these are all rendered out in PNG. All of them. So it came out to be something like about 1,500 frames. Yeah. Come down here, it's 1,500 frames that I rendered out. So yeah, 1,530 frames, and that's for each one. So that's for that one. That's for the fog. Here's the fog. This is for background 3. That's the last one, and this is for background 2. And this is for the first background. But I forgot I got to render out the ship too, so that's something I'm going to have to do in a few seconds. But yeah, this the movie's going to look fine when it comes out, folks. It's going to look good. I'm actually putting my time in to actually do this stuff, and it took me time to render out all those. It took me a lot of time to render out all those damn. It took me a long time to render out all those what's the names, all these frames, all the separate things. And then I forgot, I have a spaceship too. The spaceship that she came in is in the background of these scenes, and I didn't render that out at all. So what I'm going to do is, folks, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go back and render out that ship scene, and then put it back in here, and then start adding some stuff to this. Now since I see, like this scene right here, what background is that? I think that's background. I don't know, what background is that? It's one of these. Hold on. Like the mountains are like really low poly, so they don't look good close up. But if we, I know it's in here somewhere. It's one of these. This is background 1. All right. So if I can just come here and easily just come here and just go to effect. And blur and sharpen, and just add a fast blur or a Gaussian blur. I didn't mean to add that. That's the wrong one. Effect, blur. Where is it? Fast blur. Let's add a flash blur to it and just blur it out like that. Just blur a little bit more and a little bit more. There, and there you have it. Now I don't know how that's going to affect the rest of this, but we can see how it affects it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's about the way it looks in iClone. Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine blur. Let me see how it looks. Let's see how it looks right here. Hope it ain't too much. Oh, because you don't see it. You don't see it because of the aspect ratio keeps you from seeing it. But that's the way it looked in iClone. You know, I didn't have to do too much. But I did want to fix the hair because I got so tired of the freaking hair. It wasn't funny. I really got tired of that. I really got tired of that hair. That stupid effect in iClone. So that was fixed. I knew that's what I was gonna have to do, but I don't think I won't have to do this after this because the rest of I think most of the other scenes she's gonna be inside of the she's gonna be inside of a building. Like once they get finished the outside part, which will be soon, because she does have a fight outside and stuff like that, and we want to animate that. So I got a nice long. It came out looking good. It came out looking nice, clean, and cinematic. That's what I want. Like I said, I want to do away with these two bars. I want to actually use the aspect ratio thing from Video Copilot, which is better. But all that work I did in the hands to keep the hands on the hips, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. I was like, man, why not put all that work? I didn't even have to do it. But this looks good, you know. It looks very cinematic, very good, and real polished. You can actually go, it's like at half right now, so we go to full. And I come off, oops, cancel. And let's go up to 100%. So the compressed look, that whole compressed look is gone. We don't see no banding or nothing in here, and that's because I'm using better quality renders than I had at first. It looks good. Let's go 100%. Let's go to 50%. See everything. Yeah, it looks real good. I can scroll real close to her, and I don't see no artifacts or nothing. And I think this is the way I'm gonna probably most likely do the rest of the movie. Minus the two bars on top. I'm gonna take it that way. I used PMG. The render it was 19. It was image sequence. 1920 by 18 something. I forgot. I'll get that information for you later. Yeah, it's just rendered on PNG format. That's all I did. And I got a nice clean render. I wasn't gonna do it in TGA, but the TAGA, whatever it's Targa, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it rendered out the. Because when you render out in PNG, you get a blank background. The Targa rendered out the background. Even when it wasn't a background, it still rendered out that blue colory crap. So I said, fine, I'll just render out PNG. PNG is still good, you know. This format that this is the format that I originally rendered out the original Archive Infinity. I rendered it all out in PNG and then added everything else later, and that seemed to have worked. You know, I had a nice clean render, and that's exactly what I wanted for this. I want a nice clean render. Now rendering out an MP4. MP4 was kind of not good because it's really compressed and it looks bad. And I only did that for preview purposes. You know, I didn't do that for nothing else but preview purposes. That's why I rendered it out like that. But that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to show you. I'm gonna get back to work on the animation. I got a lot more work to do on these three parts that I got to render out separate. So this is the first part. This is a test to see if it worked, and it pretty much did. It pretty much did the job. Pretty much did a good job, and pretty much did a good job. I got what I wanted. You know, nice scenic look. One thing I wish is that I was able to put the stars, put some stars in the back of there. So, but it's supposed to be a cloudy night, cloudy day anyway, so it's all good. All right. So, if you got any questions, put in likes and comments or whatever. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. No comments, put them in the comments section. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can. But for right now, I'm gonna go back to work on the Archive Infinity, and hopefully I have a finished film sometime in the near future. I'm hoping I'm hoping by at least by you know the end of next month I'll have the whole first part of this done. Hopefully. So we'll talk to you guys later. This is One Gun, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.